I'm Travis Owsley. I'm the founder of Beverlys Hearty Slice. Our mission statement is to spread positivity, celebrate diversity, and provide hope by serving the community bi-weekly. So what we do is we provide resources to families and kids in need yearly. We set up at 3 locations in Owensboro, Kentucky Park, Mechanicsville, and Rolling Heights area, which is the areas I felt that are in the most need. We provide Little Caesars pizza, bottled waters every 2 weeks to feed them. And generally we do OMU vouchers, we'll do back to school bashes, holiday events to help families as well. The numbers are increasing. I mean, when we first started, we were about 60 to 65. As the years, as we've done, it's our 4th year, and now we're seeing numbers up to literally 300 bi-weekly. Last year, we just reached 1,000 people in attendance at the Owensboro Convention Center for our Christmas events. So back to school bash is picking up, our Thanksgiving events picking up, OMU vouchers, all our resources, all our events, it's starting to get out there, and that's thank you to the community. I mean, just reach out to us on BeverlysHeartySlice.com. On our website, we have a form that you can fill out to volunteer or donate, whichever one you feel in your heart to do. But that looks, our events look like you basically come down, you might help pass out pizza, you might help pass out bottles of water. If you want to set up a booth, your business want to set up a booth to give out resources, we're open and invite anybody, that wants to help our community. We welcome anybody. We love when kids come because some of them get to see the other kids is less fortunate, and I think it helps them be more grateful for their family and their situation. But no, we take all ages. Anybody that want to come down, give back, have a good time with the community, you're welcome. It's definitely needed. At all our locations, we're struggling finding volunteers. Right now we're using Girls Inc. for the Rolling Heights area, and we're using Dugan West Recreation Center for the Mechanicsville area. So if we can have more volunteers, we can set up underneath sheds like we do at Kentucky Park and continue to gravitate, get the community more involved. This past Friday, we had a back to school bash where we passed out 500 backpacks with school supplies. Before that, we did OMU. We did about 150 $40 OMU vouchers to help families in need. Our Thanksgiving event, we give out about 250 to 300 take-home Thanksgiving meals so people can, enjoy and cherish those memories with their families. And then for our Christmas event, I think we got over about 1,050 toys on top of, had something borrowed and, present so that people could take pictures with their families, have those to cherish, and, and send directly to their cell phone. So I thought that was pretty neat. Had Santa Claus come in and, take pictures with the family. So it's been wonderful, it's been great. The story that actually hits home is our Hope for Homeless event. What we did was we invited 5 homeless families that are in the shelters. We called 5 homeless shelters and had them pick the family that was the most deserving of the blessing. So we got a hold of Hampton Inn. They blessed us with a 2-night stay for these families. Lure opened up for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day to feed them and give them a nice fancy dinner. And Next Era Energy provided the resources and funds for us to basically get everything on their Christmas wish list for once, right? So we had them come in, they checked in on a Friday, they left, they stayed 2 nights. They made sure they had the riverfront view where they could see the Christmas lights and all that good stuff. And what stuck out to me is that 2 of those homeless families, one of them I think the husband was in a drug rehab, and the wife and daughter I believe stayed in a shelter for the women and daughter. And one thing that stuck out to me is that he graduated from the rehab facility. They are now in a house. They got the deposit down. They're doing great, and we were able to find resources to fully furnish their family's house. On top of it, I got another phone call from another one of the families of the 5 that have just, did everything they were supposed to do, got in their household, and we're going to be providing resources to help their family as well. So 2 out of the 5 homeless families are now in homes, doing great, both working. I think any son, husband, that loses their mom, it's hard, right? You miss her presence. You miss her, our talks, the touch, everything about it. And she was a big focal point in our community. We didn't have a lot growing up. We struggled, and we overcame a lot of, adversity, right? I remember waking up with her at 6:30 in the morning and sitting in these lines at the help office and Salvation Army, trying to find any kind of resources, vouchers to help pay our rent, to help pay our OMU bills, to get boxes of food, whatever we needed to get through a daily basis. So just to honor her memory, help all these families in need, and see it come back full circle, and then Bob Help Office and all these other businesses to come down and be a part of it. It's a dream come true, and no blessings from God. It's not possible without him. There's no way. When I hear, how do you do this? There's no answer. There's no right answer. All I do is share share the number of people in need, try to share pictures to, inspire and motivate people to give back. And God, I'm just along for the ride. I'm not sure why He chose me for this mission, but I'm glad He did. That was her. I mean, my dad couldn't stand it. My mom, she, like I said, we didn't have a lot growing up, but she would get the shirt off her back. She's just a genuine heart person, caring person. And the times we did get blessed or had food stamps or somebody, brought some money over, they would get the grill out, get the speakers out, blast some music, barbecue, and anybody she would see coming down the street, she would invite them in for food and ask them if they ate or want something to drink and send them on their way. That was who my mom and dad, dad are. They were the life of the party down, in the Fish Street, Kentucky Park area. And that's who they were. It's God's work, it's God's mission. I mean, that's your purpose. What is your purpose of what you're trying to accomplish? The homeless population is through the roof right now. Drug overdose, gun violence is through the roof right now. If anything, we need is God, most importantly. So I think if you want to be involved, you got to get out and do it. Like with what I started, there's nothing, I'm no hero. I just saw a need. I saw people in desperate need during the pandemic, and I decided to do something about it. I saw everybody complaining and arguing, but there was no solutions. So I just prayed about it. God gave me the courage, and I started. So with them, just get out, be a part of it, walk around the streets, talk to people. People are welcoming. They want help. They need help. I would say pray on it, put God first, and start. I think we do so much of talking ourselves out of doing stuff that it's you're going to always doubt yourself. Just start. If it's genuine and it's for the right reasons, God will make it work. He'll make it work. When you're determined to make a change, it'll happen. You do it because if it's your passion, you do everything. You'll fight for it until it does happen. And that's what we did. There's been so many times where we've gotten no's and we applied for grants and didn't get them. And I wanted things that on my timing, but it's not my timing. It's not my journey. It's not my it's His. So what I keep telling ourselves, even when we apply for grants or we get told no from a business for funds or whatever we need for our events, just because there's a no here doesn't mean there's not a yes somewhere else. And that's our mindset. We're going to continue to fulfill God's mission. We're going to continue to show up, continue to stay consistent, and He'll make a way. And I've shown that the last 4 years. We've been an open book from day one. You all have been along this journey with me. And and like you said, when you asked about Beverlys Hearty Slice, I give the glory to God because there's no way one man or, and obviously an amazing board can do all of this. He's making this happen. I'm just spreading the positivity, giving people hope and love and letting them know that we're here, we care, and if you need somebody, call on us. Especially when those resources and vouchers and everywhere else are gone. We're that last line of defense before somebody gives up, and I love being there. I know it comes with a lot of pressure, but that's what I'm here for. I don't think God will put me through nothing I can't handle. So there's nights where I get discouraged, and I love and appreciate all those that reach out and send motivational messages like try to keep going. We see what you got going on. Those messages mean a lot. It helps me, stay motivated and keep wanting to do more, even when I'm exhausted.